I'm Dr. Marianne Cintron. Most of you know me as the dyslexia specialist, and I'm very excited to start a new YouTube channel for you who need help with alternatives to chemotherapy. I am not a doctor of medicine. I am a doctor of education, leadership, and administration. However, I'm always looking at healthy ways to help my students who have ADD, dyslexia, ADHD. And as I came into my own discovery for health, because I didn't want to have chemotherapy, I realized that many of the health things I'm doing and learning would also help students. So this is just an introduction to let you know a little bit about my episode with cancer. In October of 2021, I was doing a routine ultrasound of my body parts, and I found they found cancer in my ovaries. So I was quickly recommended to have surgery to remove my ovaries and have a hysterectomy, which was done November 8th. And then I was immediately recommended to have chemotherapy. Even though all the cancer was removed, it was advised that I have chemotherapy to catch any microscopic cancer cells that could be around, because cancer typically returns. But in my situation, I had so much faith not to have cancer that they would find cancer gone through every step of looking at the MRIs, the ultrasounds, but it was still there. So I had faith to have one chemotherapy treatment, and that was on December 11th. Well, that knocked me out for 3 days flat cold in my bed. And then 4 days that week, I really could barely get out of bed enough to eat and go to the restroom. And I actually had to walk to the restroom with a cane. The first 3 days, my husband had to take me to the restroom because I had such bad neuropathy. And I was already taking homeopathic supplements for the neuropathy, but I still had it. My feet were really numb. So the second week, I canceled all my tutoring sessions. I was tutoring 3 students and canceled those sessions, just not feeling up to it emotionally, mentally, and to say physically. So the third week, I made a decision not to continue with chemotherapy. I actually was up at 4:30 in the morning. I believe God woke me up, and I was praying. And I was just praying for so many people that I know that are sick and with COVID and cancer. And I asked God to just give me a dream if I'm supposed to continue with chemotherapy or not, because I really didn't know. City of Hope is a wonderful hospital, and I hadn't done a lot of reading on anything else to really know better. So I had a dream that night that I was talking to my surgeon that I was not going to continue with chemotherapy. So that prompted my decision to tell her no. I was already changing my pots and pans, juicing to have ceramic pots and pans. I was juicing every morning. I was buying organic fruits and vegetables and rinsing all my fruits and vegetables in alkaline water. I'm also trying to drink a lot of water every day, eating organic meat, chicken and fish and beef. So I'm already doing all these healthy things, and I'm taking a lot of supplements. But I learned about the dangers of chemotherapy, mostly when I watched a video by Bollinger. He has a 9-video series that my sister gave me, and it was so eye-opening. Now, we just watched one video a day, so I want to encourage you to find his video on Amazon, and it's the deception of chemotherapy. And I'll tell you, while I knew my white and red blood cells were being killed, I didn't like that idea, right? Because that needed to be killed for the cancer to be found and killed. However, I did not want to live my life this way. And I was learning about pharmacy and you know, what other alternatives are out there for people who don't want chemotherapy. I'm not afraid to die and be in heaven with my Lord and Savior, Jesus. And I am afraid of laying in my bed 2 weeks out of the month and not completing the call of my life that God has for me. So I'm believing I was allowed to go through one session of chemotherapy because now I can say I've been there. And if you know anybody who's been there and you don't want them there, there are alternatives. So the first alternative I want to talk about is Essiac. I'm going to be reading some stories about this product, Essiac. I'm going to be reading some stories on this for my YouTube channel. And if you are impressed to buy the history of Essiac, that would be amazing. Rene, Cassie is the nurse who discovered a cure for cancer in the 1920s. And she tested it on so many people in the 30s. And oh my gosh, when you read about the successes she had to cure cancer with using all the products that God was speaking to her about, products from India. And if you could take this Essiac drink, it's called a tincture. It's 10 drops under your tongue, morning, noon, and night. If you could do that and keep cancer away, wouldn't you rather do that along with eating healthy and making other choices? So this is just an introduction to this YouTube. I hope you subscribe and share with anybody else suffering with cancer, but also her tincture has also been helpful for people with diabetes and impacting the insulin. And I bet it is, would be so helpful for so many things. I go to the gym and I see a man's face all puffy and swollen, almost like the elephant man. And my heart just breaks because I wish I could just give him a bottle and say, would you like to try this? And the videos by Bollinger talk about so many healthy alternatives. I'm glad I'm already doing many of them. I have a homeopathic doctor who already recommends Reserve Fall. It's so they're hard to say, but so many different supplements that I take already. And then to be COVID protected, I'm taking the zinc and vitamin C and vitamin D and quercetin. So I just keep our bodies strong and healthy, okay? And I, like you, am tired of wearing a mask. I want to be strong and healthy and live my life and accomplish all that I am meant to do on this earth. So I hope these videos will help you. Thank you for tuning in. And now I am a nonprofit. This is an affiliate for my nonprofit organization, Step by Step Dyslexia Solutions. It would be amazing if you could make a donation to the website and keep these videos running. Thank you so much. The website is dyslexia-solutions.com. Bye-bye now, and God bless you.